Hi guys, so this is a video finding the solution for the 2019 question 2 on coordinate geometry of the line. So question 2a states that the line P makes an intercept on the x-axis at a0, the y-axis at 0b. Write the equation of the line in the form x over a plus y over b equals 1. Okay, so anytime we're looking at coordinate geometry of the line, we should go to page 18 of our log tables and page 19 of our log tables to see what is the correct formula to use. So in this case, we want to find the equation of a straight line. So to find the equation of the straight line, we can use the formula y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, or we could use y is equal to mx plus c. So I'm going to go ahead and use y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. To find the equation of the line, we need two things. We need a point on the line x1, y1, and we need the slope of the line m. So let's just write down what we know here. So we've got a point a0, which I'll call x1, y1, and my second point is 0b, which I'll call x2, y2. Okay, so I have my point. I need to go ahead and find the slope of my line. On page 18 of our log tables, we're told that the slope of the line is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So let's go ahead and substitute our points into our equation for the slope and find the slope of this line. This gives us b minus 0 over 0 minus a, which leaves me with minus b over a. Okay, so now I found my slope and I have my point. I'm going to go ahead and substitute these into my equation of the line formula. This gives me y minus 0 equals minus b over a times x minus a. All right, so now I have my points in my equation of the line. I'm just going to go ahead and expand and manipulate my formula so it's written in the form asked for in the question, x over a plus y over b equals 1. All right, so let's expand this. We're left with y equals minus b x over a. Minus b over a times minus a gives me plus ba all over a. Okay, so let's continue simplifying this equation. So I can see in my third term, I have an a on the top and the bottom, so I can cancel these a's, which leaves me with y equals minus bx over a plus b. Okay, so from here, I'm just going to bring everything to one side of my equal sign, which gives me bx over a plus y minus b equals 0. In the form that we're asked for, we need to have our denominator as a for x and our denominator as b for y. So to do this, I am going to divide my whole equation by b. So that's going to be dividing every single term by b. This leaves me with bx over ab plus y over b minus b over b equals 0. And from here, we're just going to cancel out like terms. So the b's cancel out in our first term, which gives me x over a plus y over b, and then minus b over b is minus 1. And we can see, and our final step, I'm just going to move the 1 to the other side of the equation so it's written in the correct form. So that gives us x over a plus y over b equals 1. Okay, in part B, we're told that the line L has a slope m and contains the points a as 6, 0. Write the equation of the line L in terms of m. So again, we want the equation of a straight line. So page 18 of your formula booklets, the equation of the line is y. Let's get rid of that. Y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Okay, so we want the equation of the line in terms of m. So our slope is m and our point is 6, 0, so I'm going to call this x1, y1. And from here, I'm just going to substitute these points into the equation, which leaves me with y minus 0 is equal to m times x minus 6. And expanding this gives me y equals m times x gives me mx. M times minus 6 gives me minus 6m. Okay, in part 2, we're told that the line L cuts the line K, 4x plus 3y equals 25 at P. Find the coordinates of P. So here we're told that line L, so some line L cuts line P, and we want to find the points of where they cut. So here we're looking for the points of intersection. So anytime we're looking for the points of intersection, we're looking for two coordinates, the x and y coordinate, when given two equations. So we're going to do a simultaneous equation to find these points. Okay, so we know that the equation of line K is 4x plus 3y equals 25. And we have found the equation of line L previously, which is y equals mx minus 6m. So from here, we just have to solve these equations simultaneously to find our two unknown values, x and y. So the first thing I'm going to do here is with line L, I'm going to rewrite it so that the x and y are on one side of the equal sign and the numbers in the other, just like line K. This leaves me with minus mx plus y equals minus 6m. Okay, so we now have our two equations, 4x plus 3y equals 25, and minus mx plus y equals minus 6m. All right, when we're solving simultaneous equations, we need the coefficient in front of the x or the y to be the same, and then the signs to be different so we can cancel out these terms. So here I'm going to multiply my second equation by minus 3 in order to have the value, the coefficient in front of the y as minus 3y. So this gives me 4x plus 3y equals 25. And then for my second equation, times in everything by minus 3 gives me minus mx times minus 3, 3mx minus 3y is equal to plus 18m. Okay, and from here we're just going to solve for our remainder. So solving for our remainder gives me 4 plus 3mx's. So group together those coefficients attached to the x. Your y's cancel out and we're left with 25 plus 18m. We're trying to solve for x. So I'm going to divide both sides by 4 plus 3m, which leaves me with x as 25 plus 18m all over 4 plus 3m. Okay, so now I find my value for x. I want to find my corresponding value for y. So to do that, I'm going to substitute my coordinate of x into either equation. So we can either substitute our value for x into line K or line L. So I'm going to substitute it into line L, but you can pick either one. So I have y equals mx minus 6m, and wherever I see x, I'm going to substitute in my point. So this gives me m times 25 plus 18m over 4 plus 3m minus 6m. And from here, I'm just going to simplify. So let's expand out our brackets, which gives us y equals 25m plus 18m squared over 4 plus 3m minus 6m. Okay, so let's continue simplifying this value. So to do that, I'm going to have my common denominator of both my terms as 4 plus 3m, which leaves me with my numerators of 25m plus 18m squared minus 6m. Then again, to find our new numerator, we divide our old denominator into our new denominator and multiply by the top. So 1 goes into 4 plus 3m, 4 plus 3m times. So let's multiply our top by 4 plus 3m. This gives us 25m plus 18m squared minus 25m minus 18m squared all over 4 plus 3m. Our 18m squareds cancel. And that leaves me with 25m's minus 24m's. Gives me 1m over 4 plus 3m. So that leaves me with our coordinates of x as 25 plus 18m over 4 plus 3m. And our y coordinate of m over 4 plus 3m.